Hi, so I'm going to be doing my speech over the discrimination of anti homosexual people because, quite frankly, I'm one of those people that I do not believe in discrimination against anybody based off of skin color, um, you know, sexuality, any of that. So, I want to start off by telling how I got what's the word I'm looking for? So focused on trying to discover and trying to figure out why so many people have discrimination towards homosexual people. And quite frankly, some of the reasons that I've ever heard in my life are dumb. That's how I'm gonna say it. It's dumb. So you got some people that okay, they don't want their kids to have homosexual friends, or they don't want their kids to be with anyone homosexual. Some parents even have kids that are homosexual, and when they come out the closet, some parents react different. You have those parents that can love on them, you have those parents that can despise them, and you also have those parents that will just kick you straight on out and act like they don't even know you. And I know that there was this one guy that he was homosexual, and he had a bit of a hard time coming out of the closet. He he started out, he just stayed looking like a regular guy or anything. Somebody said something to him, he wouldn't pay him too much attention. He kind of went on about his day. He's very shy. And as he gradually got older, every year that he got older, he slowly came on out. He embraced himself, and he showed us what type of person he really was. And I was extremely happy for him, because for the first time I could see that he was happy for himself. He was happy with himself. He was comfortable, he was confident. And when he came out, and he went to social media with it. He posted himself, and he gave long speeches, and I was impressed. I was inspired. um he was just so brave with it. Homosexuality is something that happens all over the world. Students get bullied in school over it. Some people, you wouldn't even think that they're going through certain things like that, simply because not everyone wants to talk about those things. Some people they get shut down when they try to express themselves. It's not easy for somebody to just try to come out. And there's been a couple of cases over those things over time. I didn't quite catch the name of them, but you read the headlines, you read the scripts that are underneath the headers and everything, and you figure out what everything's about. And I have a very close friend that decided to come out of the closet. And this friend didn't have any trouble with it at all. This person, he took it quite different from the other person that I knew. um he was more confident with it. He definitely didn't care what anyone thought. He's that type of person where he didn't put his business out, but at the same time he did. Like, he would wear whatever he wanted to wear, and he was comfortable. He stood up for me in situations where I wasn't around. He did not let anybody speak down on me. Just a very great friend. Most people say that homosexual people are really good friends to have. Some might even say the best. I can definitely say, for me personally, it was the best friend I've ever met. But I feel like racial discrimination needs to come to a stop. It needs to come to an end. it's definitely one of those topics that, you know, one simple speech isn't gonna make it go away overnight. It's something that is reborn. You know, it continues, it doesn't stop. It's just like racism and everything else, it just comes hand in hand, and you have to see what you believe in, and you try to preach that fact. And some people's minds, you might change them, some you may not. It's okay either way. um but yeah, that's pretty much my beliefs on homosexual discrimination, and I feel like it needs to come to an end. Thanks for listening.